All right, let's do this. But before we get into this, I've seen people start this process, understand it, even take action, and still never turn it into something that actually pays them. Let's talk about why most people never turn this into real income. At this point, a lot of people understand the basics. They know they can create something. They know they can build content. They even know they can turn what they know into value. But knowing that isn't the same as making it work, because there's a gap between starting and building something that actually pays you. And most people stay in that gap. It probably gets comfortable after a while. You can probably find an excuse or two to work with after a while and just put the entire project on the shelf, on the back burner. But not because they can't do it, but because they don't connect everything. Too many different things going on, too many moving parts. They can create content, but it doesn't lead anywhere. They have ideas, but they don't structure them. They take action, but it's not consistent. You know what I mean? So even though they're doing something, nothing really builds. It stays separate. Content here, ideas there, effort everywhere, but no system. Without a system, that effort, well, the whole progress piece slows down until it comes to a halt. So, effort for naught. I've been in that position. I know exactly what it's about. Trying different things, putting in the effort, but not seeing it come together, because I didn't fully understand how everything connects. I went around the world just to learn how everything connects. Once that became clear, things started to change. Because the difference isn't always more effort, it's better structure. Knowing what to create, why you're creating it, where it leads. That's what turns activity into results. Most people miss one of three things. They don't stay consistent long enough for anything to build. They don't test, so they don't know what works, or they don't connect their work into a system. And if any of those are missing, it's hard to create real income. Because the process isn't random. It's not just about trying things. However, as mentioned before, you can go to one of those platforms that has 1,000 random things, 1,000 ways to approach this, that, and the other. But you don't have the system because you haven't fleshed out what revolves around you, what makes you the most valuable niche, the most profitable niche. That's you. You haven't fleshed that out. So what system are you going to connect to you being the most profitable niche? What? How? How do you do that? Oh, you can have 1,000 random ways to approach this, that, and the other, and they're going to sell it to you for the price that works best for you, but makes no difference. You still haven't figured out why you are the most profitable niche. That's how something grows by step, works together. But you got to know who you are and what value you present to your market. And once you see that, you stop approaching this casually. You stop treating it like an experiment. It's not an experiment. This is real, baby. You start treating it like something you're building brick by brick, stick by stick. It's not an issue with me. I'm here for the duration. You treat it like something that has structure, resilience. You treat it like it's going to be the best if it already isn't the best. There's only one way to find out. Put it out there to the market and see what the market has to say about it. So far, so. Because that's what most people don't have. Not ability, not opportunity, the structure. This is mine's. Yours doesn't have to look like mine's. Yours look like yours. Yours doesn't sound like mine. It has the same name as mine. That's mine's. Yours is yours. You can copy it, but you got to make it revolve around you, a way to take what you're doing and turn it into something that works consistently is what you're looking for, even if you intelligently copy and you're. That's the difference, because the truth is most people don't fail because this doesn't work for them. They fail because they never fully build out theirs. They have all these ideas. They have all these other platforms, bought this, bought that, but they don't know why they are the most profitable niche. That's what I teach. So they stop early. They stay scattered, random, friction here, friction there. Well, they never connect the pieces that they have. And without that being in place properly, it never becomes real. Without their structure being in place properly, without them understanding that they are the most profitable niche, their idea never becomes real. So if you've started, if you understand this, if you're taking action, ask yourself, am I building something that actually connects? Because once you do that, everything starts to move differently. And that's when this stops being an idea and starts becoming something that actually pays you. And with that, this class is dismissed. Until next time, peace out. The goal isn't just to make more money online. It's to build systems that give you more freedom, more leverage, and a better life. So keep learning, keep building, and become more valuable. Do me a solid. Share this video and tell your friends to tell their friends. Like and subscribe for more videos and join Media Launch Academy. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you.